championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. Who's going to score? A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
This defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch him there.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first He puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Quickly caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. With the catch, it's Farms. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
It's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's another deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bucs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the ground, it's Williams. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Oh, what a spin. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Aggies. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Aggies come to the line and run the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Aggies offense look to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Williams. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Did not get there, and now he's going to bring out 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Vols are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown! Still no answer for this offense.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 21.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Hawkins. Pursued and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Aggies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Over the middle and incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Texas A&M, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Going for a big play downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick throw over the middle. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Grab by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting...
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. From the shotgun, drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fighting off the defender. The Volunteers pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They continue to roll up the score. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Running play called on third and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now to try for 2. To the air, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long at the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Quick throw over the middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Put some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
52, Texas A&M, 29.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Jones. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, that